Hello, happy summer. I'm going to remind you how to probe. So, first thing, get a nice grasp. Remember your sequence. You're going to start from 1, work your way all the way to 16. Let's pretend to do that now. So, my grasp when I'm at a far posterior tooth is up the handle, okay? Probably going to land here on a premolar, and then I'm likely going to bring my handle to rest down here. Let me see if I can point that out right there instead of up here, not there, for this far maxillary molar, because this lets me adapt really well. So I'm going to be up here. I'm going to enter at the distal line angle and take 1 millimeter bob into the coal. And with every single bob, I am adapting. You see how I'm able to change my hand position. So I start with a very kind of low grasp into the coal, reinsert, and as I approach, I raise my hand to get the right adaptation. And then once I'm not able to get into the contact further, like the contact essentially stops me, I take one final step, leaned under the coal, or leaned under the contact into the coal area. Let me angle it so you can see how I'm able to get there. I completely come out, I reinsert. I might even reposition my grasp a little bit now that I'm getting more anterior. I'm standing up a little bit. I reach the coal, one final hop into the coal area. And I'm going to be probably at 9 for this area. And once I get to my anterior teeth, I'm going to be switching my chair position. So it's, remember, for probing and for like ultrasonicking, you're not going to be moving your position, your sequence into like surfaces towards and away. Instead, you're going to be changing your position to about 12 o'clock. So here I'll have my patient turn a little bit so I can get to this canine. And now I'm at 12. My patient's at chin up, working my way. And then as far as what you're recording, don't forget that you're really not going to have too many options for those mesials and distals because you're essentially going to be charting what that coal measurement is. But as far as your facials and your linguals, you're going to have this whole distance to evaluate. So that whole distance starts about here. So at this section, I'm evaluating, I'm pretending there's a pocket. There isn't a pocket on this Typodont. But I'm getting 2s and 3s. Oh, by the time I get here, I'm definitely at a 3. And then when I get to the coal area, I have a 4. Okay, that's all made up, but you know what I mean. And so you just keep on going. Y'all remember how to do this? I want you to notice this. This is a really good tooth to do an example with so that you can see adaptation. I come out. So it all looks very nice and straight, but you'll see I have to start standing up by the time I'm almost done with this tooth so that my tooth remains on that root surface. Otherwise, if I just remain straight, right, I can feel it right digging into that tissue area. That tooth is shaped this way. I am following that root here like this. Okay, so there should be a pretty drastic difference from going from the mesial of this tooth, see how I'm laying down, to getting to the distal of this tooth. I'm standing quite a bit up. And that whole progression of getting there is how you're moving upwards, very slowly, methodically. Okay, that's all I got time for, but I hope that reminds you how to do stuff. I'll be back next week probably to show you how to do some exploring. Thanks.